There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Hi, everyone. We welcome you to the NBA All-Star Game. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony. And Clark Kellogg.
Okay, and you know what? This is probably, Kevin, my favorite date on the NBA calendar. I mean, with the amazing collection of players we have here tonight, this year promises to be an epic event.
Absolutely.
Guys, it always is. I mean, the privilege of playing in this game means so much to every one of these players. I mean, being on this huge stage brings out the best in the NBA's biggest superstars.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Wade out there with Avdia. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Thunder in at the 1 spot.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
And the Pesca Thunder.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
And this has become one of the must-see events of the year, which is obvious by all the star power and attendance here tonight.
Well, certainly the Hollywood crowd is on hand, the biggest names from the sports world, music stars. Everybody wants to be a part of All-Star Week.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Stockton with no one around him. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Stockton. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Now Stockton after the missed 3 from Thunder. And here's Stockton. Here's Brown with the 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Thunder passes to Wade. The shot will not fall.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
And you see the unselfishness right there. Brown wanting to keep his teammates involved.
Here's Thunder. That one doesn't go. Good D by Stockton. Tatum kicks to Stockton. Over Wade. And there's Stockton. That's good on the assist by Tatum. Stockton's got 9.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here's Thunder. He's defended by Stockton. And Barnes sends it back. Wade gets the bucket.
And as usual, neither team really grinding too hard at the defensive end.
And I think that's okay in this event. I mean, I say the more highlights, the better.
There's a screen by Stockton. Here's Cunningham. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
The East trail by 4. And they double up Cunningham. Here's Stockton, and he uses the glass on the layup. 11 points in the game.
And typically a lot of shots go unchallenged in this game every year, especially early on, and that one, no exception.
Wade for 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, you hate... light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight, and that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
On the court for the West All-Stars, Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Victor Wembanyama. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Thunder in at the 2 spot. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Pass to Mobley. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 3rd assist on the night.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Tatum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wembanyama finds Morant. To the paint. It's stolen by Adebayo. Ball's knocked loose. Outside Tatum. No good on the triple. The West leading by 7. Here's Thunder. And he lays it straight in. Thunder's got 15 points.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Brown outside. Buries it from 3-point range.
When JB is on from here, it really boosts his team.
Here's Thunder. He's got 15. Pass to Morant. Here's Thunder. Back to Morant. Launches a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
Boy, they are fearless from the arc, and that's helping them protect this lead.
Mobley the pass to Tatum. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. They've led by as many as 14 points. Here's Wembanyama for three. Kept alive. Second shot opportunity. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Such a threat to score. Jokic taking advantage of the defense, being a little overzealous that time.
Cunningham, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Doncic is checked in.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Pass to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Mobley. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
The East trail by 9. Here's McCain. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Brown. Puts up a 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Stockton's checked in. The West also making some changes. Holmgren comes in for Jokic. And it's Wade in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tatum with a screen on Doncic. Here's Stockton. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Doncic with it. Picked up by Brown. Stolen by Tatum. And here we go. The East with a fast break. Here's Mobley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
And he sinks the second. The West leading by 8. Stolen by Stockton. And the layup's good off the glass. Stockton's got 22 points. Here's Thunder. He's covered by Stockton. Mobley with the block.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Stockton outside. And a miss there on the triple.
In the first quarter, he was killing them from outside, but he can't get it going here.
And it's Thunder missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Tatum against Holmgren. Into the lane. And the rejection by Tatum.
And look at Tatum turning up the defensive intensity, outworking the shooter.
Stockton left side. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
To the inside. And Mobley throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Wembanyama, a screen on Stockton, and the basket by Thunder.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Doncic with the steal. Here's Thunder. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Outstanding play by Doncic to come up with that steal. His impact, his fingerprints, as a matter of fact, on every part of this game.
From 15 feet away, good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Stockton. Here's Thunder with the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
And they double up Cunningham. Outside Tatum for the 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Wembanyama has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Now Stockton. He's got 26. Inside, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Now, here's Stockton. Takes it inside. Pass to Mobley. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Mobley's got 17 now.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Yeah, I mean, test the hot hand. You're exactly right. I say let those triples fly.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama for 3. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the basket by Thunder.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Stockton in the high post. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Stockton's got 8 here in the quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
And so it's the West All-Stars in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in the second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
We've got Cunningham. Barnes out there with Jason Tatum. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Stockton in at the 1. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
He takes it in, and he dunks it down.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
And that's life above the rim. courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Barnes sets a screen for Stockton. And the three ball is good. Stockton's got 31.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Wade against Tatum. Wade outside. Here's the three. It's hauled in by the East. Tatum with it. Wade picks him up. Tatum kicks to Stockton. Down low. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. The West leading by 8. Thunder passes to Wade. A shot. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Wade's got 11.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Stockton from outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Stockton from outside. They get it again. Brown. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. The defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Clark, some people have claimed there is too much talent now in this NBA and not enough teams.
Interesting point. I don't know if I fully agree with it. Clearly, talent has always been the driver in the league. I think because the league is generally younger, that the talent is not as refined, so therefore you have a little disjointedness with teams. But the blend of talent into teamwork is still what the best teams do at a high level.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Pass to Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got 6.
Doncic always ready to let it fly once he catches it.
Stockton looking around. Stockton draws the double. The 3 from Tatum. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
To the middle. Wembanyama passes to Thunder. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Doncic, no good. The East trail by 14. Brown finds Stockton. Brown with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. Pass to Cunningham. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Cunningham. 5 on the clock.
trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Those three-pointers off the mark. Wembanyama has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And the foul called on Thunder. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Cunningham with it. Still without a basket. Pass to Stockton. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Stockton outside. Wade against Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. Brown outside. No good from outside.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Abdi on the wing. 10 points for him. Back to Doncic. Here's Thunder. Three-pointer. East grabs the miss. Barnes has got 6 rebounds in the game.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see. And really, this has been an MVP caliber performance. Guys, he's been terrific.
Yeah, he has been. It's going to be a very easy job for the voters this year.
Here's Stockton. And another miss by the East. The West leading by 16. Here's Thunder. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. And here are the East All-Stars now. Barnes dishes to Stockton. No good on the 3. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the West. Driving to the basket. And he makes that one.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here's Stockton. 33 points for him. And the bank shot is good. Stockton's got 7 points for the quarter.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have...
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. My goodness.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense. They feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the West.
You know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title.
Oh, goodness! Where did that come from?
Oh,
That was beautiful.
what a punch.
.26 seconds left to play in the third. Here's McCain. Still yet to score. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Clock at 6. The kick out to Brown. Good on the triple. Brown's got 13. From deep three-point land. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the West All-Stars. sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we welcome you back. The biggest stars of the league are putting on a show here at the All-Star Game.
And we're seeing some world-class basketball being played here tonight.
That's exactly what you'd expect coming from the absolute greatest players on the planet.
On the floor for the West All-Stars, Jokic is out there with Holmgren. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Thunder in at the point guard position. And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Holton. Pass to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And he can make some jaw-dropping plays. Cunningham loves to get to the 10 and finish with authority.
Thunder passes to Doncic. Again, the West All-Star.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Here's Cunningham. And Holmgren pulls it down.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Jokic. Basket counts. 10 points for Jokic.
Using his size on the interior, Jokic extremely difficult to stop down there.
Tatum on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. The West leading by 18. Here's Thunder, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Out to Doncic. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around their stars, surrounding them with complementary players and running the offense through them as much as possible.
The East trail by 21. And he drives in. Here's Holton. Drains it from beyond the arc.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Drains the three-pointer.
Well, it's looking more and more like the MVP award is a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, he looks like he's got that thing locked up at this point. He's been phenomenal.
Tatum setting the pick for Cunningham. Tries the spin move. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is up and in.
And he had all of us at the table quivering. What a move by Gabe.
Here's Thunder, covered by Cunningham. And it's Thunder missing. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the East. Trailing by 19. Inside, here's McCain. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. McCain's got his first points of the game. So it's the West now. Their biggest lead of the game was 20. Oh, it just pounded in! Pounded in!
Goodness. Oh! How about that?
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Cunningham kicks to Tatum. Adebayo with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. A nice shot by McCain.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Thunder passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Some nice passing here by the West. Shot clock at 6. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 6th assist on the night. Oh, Clark!
Oh, my goodness! Are you kidding me?
He went between the legs. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Jokic. Regarding court layout, on the wing, Stockton. Guarded by Morant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Name a move. Tatum's got it. A high IQ offensive player. And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Pass to Morant. Holmgren sets the screen for Morant. And the 3 off target. Another steal.
And how's that for communication between teammates? Terrific pass and even a better finish on the alley-oop.
Now Cunningham. Stockton outside. Driving inside. Lays it up and banks it in. Stockton's got 14 points now in the second half.
And he can take over in a nanosecond. I mean, once he catches fire, it's difficult to squelch it.
Holmgren with a screen on Cunningham. No coverage that time. 60 points for Thunder.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And this is the beauty of Cunningham. He can score from anywhere on the floor. That length, obviously, a huge advantage.
Pass to Holmgren. Morant outside. Holmgren the pass to Thunder. And here's Morant. He's covered by Stockton. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Stockton. Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by the West. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morant against Stockton. From past the arc. Pass to Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Clock at 4. Morant finds Holmgren. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Catching up on changes for the West. Towns comes in for Holmgren. And it's ball in for Morant. Thunder. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And I'd have to say the decibel level just rose about 300% in here.
Certainly sounds like it. I mean, there's nothing these fans love to see more than highlight reel dunks, and that one certainly qualifies.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Gotta stay down on that pump fake because Brown will go right into the contact.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And Brown drops them both. 46 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Here's Brown. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Cunningham. Stockton outside. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Stockton's got 45 points.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Brown. Ball feeling it out a bit. The West again cannot hit. no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.
And it's impossible to know what's going to happen in these games. The talent on both sides is always so strong. But tonight, the West seemed a little more comfortable playing together as a unit, and that's what earned them the win.
You mentioned that all broadcast long, and sure enough, it came to fruition. That brings us to the conclusion of our All-Star coverage. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan wishing you all a very good night.
last time you did yard work?
Last weekend, I had one of those nice rides.
Oh man, how's your hamster?
You know, it got out. We're trying to find all the pictures. It's scary.
That's it.
All right, LP, you ready?
There it is.
Sup, MP?
That's it. How about a shimmy?
There he is. That's right.
Young mooted.